Zion United Church, a stately and majestic presence on Main Street of Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan for more than 100 years. Join us on the journey through time, encompassing a century. The year was 1883, and it was still early in the settlement of the Canadian prairies. The Methodist Church was one of the first churches to arrive and establish itself in Moose Jaw. The first church services of the Zion was held in the waiting room of the CPR depot for the congregation of a few dozen people. As the congregation grew and Moose Jaw was a thriving center on its way to possibly being the capital city of the newly forming province, the Methodists decided that a large prairie cathedral was appropriate. Reverend Chedwing and now 400 Zion members accepted the task. 3 lots were purchased on Main Street in the heart of downtown Moose Jaw, and in 1906, work began on the building. Architect James Chisholm was selected. The building contract was awarded to A.J. Toy of Winnipeg for the grand sum of $64,000. Additional electrical and plumbing costs brought the total to $80,000. The impressive Cassavant organ was purchased for $5,000, and the solid oak pews, seating more than 1,000, were added for the final $5,000. Completed 1 year later in 1907, Zion's congregation owned the most architecturally imposing building in the city, and the church was also established in the center of many of the community's activities. It has remained so to this day. Streetcar tracks were laid on Main Street in 1913, and water lines shortly thereafter. The street was wide and expansive, like many Moose Jaw streets of the time. Zion reigned supreme during the 1920s. The city flourished. It is said that Al Capone was a regular visitor, traveling on the rail line from Chicago. There were many powerful families, like Zion's Graysons, and Moose Jaw was the prairie center for culture and was also the center for those less spoken of activities that took place on River Street. In 1925, Zion gladly entered into the union of Presbyterian, Congregationalist, and Methodist churches, which formed the United Church of Canada. Since then, it has borne the name Zion United Church.